Good morning, my friends. Welcome and welcome back to the channel. This is Tanya Sidegigcrafts. You guys, today we are giving a scrap. What? Yes, I give a scrap. What does that mean? I have taken on the challenge by Angela, the traveling crafter, to use some scraps and things around my craft room, around the house, that might otherwise get thrown on the trash or discarded, or so we're going to take that on today. Now, I have some things sitting around in my craft room, and like this box, it's been sitting here forever waiting to get decorated. I have some papers that I've cut into pieces that we're going to cover this box with. We're going to use some mixed media and fun things. We're going to use some tissue from a pattern piece that was otherwise thrown out. We're going to use some stencils and some mixed media stuff, and we're going to give a scrap about the box. And I wanted to let you know I give a scrap about you. So I will also be challenging not one, but I'm challenging two other crafters to take on this challenge on their channel, and I will have a list in the description box of all the other participants that were challenged by Angela, and they are going to be also challenging some of their crafty friends. So make sure to check out their channels. Each one of us is going to be doing this on a different day. Today is my day, and I hope that you enjoy the process. I have already pre-cut my pieces to cover this box up. It's just a little paper box, super cute. But you know what? It's just sitting here, and some of these scraps would have just gotten tossed, as you know. So we're going to play with them today and make them beautiful, make something fun and useful in the craft room. And I would challenge you to do the same. Find something that would otherwise be thrown out, make something beautiful out of it, because you know you can, because you are amazing. So let's save some things from the landfill and make something out of them, whether it's a junk journal. There's so many things that you can find around your house for free craft supplies, you guys. You can find envelopes. We all have envelopes coming in the mail every day. Who doesn't have an envelope that comes in the mail? And on that envelope, there's always probably going to be a stamp, whether it's a paper stamp with a little picture on it, or if it's actually an inked stamp, there's always going to be a stamp on it. So that's a design that you can use. Let's see, what else do we have around the house? We have packaging from, our Amazon boxes. When we order things, they put that cool brown paper in there. Sometimes it's even textured. We can use the envelopes themselves even to make journal covers. We can use packaging like our food boxes. Let me grab a couple. I actually have some here, sitting here, waiting for me. I love to use this size, the cream cheese boxes. I love this size little journal that can make a cute little notebook to throw in your purse, or, sit on your desk or something. This size is just a little bit bigger. This one's also cream cheese. Is it the same size? It's just a little bit bigger. Different brand, I suppose. And then we've got the half-length spaghetti box. These are awesome. I found these at, this is a Walmart brand. And the half-length spaghetti box, isn't this the perfect size for a journal? Holy cow. And when I saw this, I was like, yes, I'm buying some half-length spaghetti just for the box, because I've got now 2 journal covers, and they're already made. I cut these and just leave them in my craft room until I am ready to make something out of them. The envelope box, this is a great size too. We'll have to sturdy that up a little bit, but this envelope box, it makes a nice slim packaging or journal cover. My Idaho potatoes, I use these for our mashed potato casserole. This one's going to have to go backwards this way. But this box will make a really great journal too. So, just simple stuff like that. You can use those. Really great way to find some, it's already half done for you. You just have to cover it and add the pages, you're done. So, it doesn't cost a lot. You're eating the food inside, so that, nutrition for your family, for yourself. And so, there's craft supplies everywhere. That old blouse that got a big old stain you'll never be able to wear again, but it's got beautiful lace. You loved the blouse when you bought it. It's got beautiful buttons on it. Pull those off. Use them in your crafts. You know, let's see, what else? What else can you use? You can use old letters. You could use packaging from your craft supplies. So many things. Today, we're using up scraps. Because I give a scrap about you and you and you and you. All right. That's what we're doing. So I wanted to use some of my mixed media stuff. Recently got some of these things out for another project and didn't get to play with them. And I also got some new stamps from Globeland, and I didn't get to play with them yet either. So we're going to put all these things together, use some of the toys that we have in our craft room, and just have some fun. So what am I doing? I'm putting these papers onto this cardstock because I'm going to cut them tiny before I put them onto the box. It's going to give it a little bit of elevation, but I also want to sew around them so it'll give it some more dimension and prettiness and texture and all that. I also want to rip some of this up, smaller pieces. We're going to use, I think I'm going to use this tear ruler that I have not really used yet either. We're going to use all the things, Oops. Look at that. And then I have this really cool piece too. But yeah, we can just use all kinds of fun stuff. Oops, I guess that didn't tear that way, but that's okay. Oh, I just remembered my lawn guy is supposed to come for the first time this season today. How nice will that be? Okay. That is one luxury I allow myself. I do not like to mow my lawn anymore. When I moved here, I've got hills in my yard, and it's really hard to push the mower. So that is one luxury I have allowed myself. As I've gotten older, I just don't want to do that. All right, now why am I adding this paper? Because you know what? We're going to add all kinds of stuff. It's going to look pretty cool when we're done, I think. I think. We're going to grunge it up a little bit. We're going to really make it something pretty. And I don't care how I'm putting them because I'm going to be cutting these pieces out anyway. So I'm kind of overlapping them, and that's just fine. They're going to have wrinkles in them, whatever. It's fine. Well, maybe not that big of a wrinkle. That might be too big of a wrinkle. Let's fix that one. Oop, there we go. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you're doing great. It's spring. I love this time of year. I'm actually filming this. Okay, I'm filming this well in advance of my date to post this video because I want to get it done. I don't want to forget. So I'm actually posting this. What's the date today? Today is the Saturday before Easter. So tomorrow is Easter for you know. And I wanted to film this today. I thought, I'm going to make this box. And then I thought, well, I have to do that video. Let's do that. Let's just do that. So let's go ahead and use this in here. Why not? I'm just going to use it, right? It's going to go in the landfill or another project. But why have it sitting on my desk? Let's just use it. That's the whole idea behind this practice. We're going to find something useful here. Oop. Well, I kind of messed that up, didn't I? I'm just trying to get a little bit on that other piece too. There we go. Now this is an extra piece. I'm doing this one just because I want to make sure that I have enough. And I thought if nothing else, I'll make a journaling card out of it for a journal. Just in case I mess up another piece of it, then I can have something to work with. So that'll work out just fine. have just enough to go around that box. I think it's going to be so cute. Come on, little glue. My glue's working great today. Yay, that's a good day. It's a good day when the glue comes out. Okay. So I hope you all had a fantastic Easter too. Let's put this one here, I suppose. All right, what's next? Let's see. Let's put that tear ruler up. I don't think we're going to need that anymore. We're definitely going to be using some stenciling. I want to use this coffee one. We're going to use some stamping. We're going to use, let's just go ahead. I know I'm going to use this, so let's just do it. We're going to use ink so that if I decide to wet this, that it won't mess up. Not oxide. Let's use ink. We'll use walnut stain. It's going to be a little dark, and that's all right. This paper is dark anyway, so that won't hurt anything, will it? Yeah. So it's not adding, it's adding, it's definitely adding interest. It's not adding a shocking difference, which is good. It's not too much. You can just barely see it in there. This is great. I may go back with a little bit of scorched timber, lightly, maybe. I think I probably will. There we go. Yeah, that's great. I love it. Love it. Okay, we're gonna go in with a little bit of scorched timber. Just a little bit, because this is pretty dark. But I want to go kind of lightly with some of these little splashy marks. Let's see how it just adds just a little bit more. A little more drama. Yep. That's exactly what I wanted. Just lightly. Just lightly. Oh, yeah. Let's see how that makes a difference. Just lightly. Don't want to go too heavy-handed, but you can see it does do something. Let's add a little there, a little there. Nice. Oh yeah, that's grunging it up perfectly. Let's glue that back down. Okay. Yes, I love it. Okay. This is going to be so cute. Okay, what's next? That's that. I'll actually wipe that off really quick. Get some of that ink off. I don't forget. Okay. Now I don't want to go crazy with, oh man. I don't think I'm going to go with the wet mediums. Like, I don't think I'm going to do water. I don't think I'm going to spray it. I think I'm going to keep things kind of dry. But I would kind of like some crackle paste. Now the question is, do I use gold crackle paste? Do I use the transparent crackle paste? Maybe both? I don't know. I'm also thinking a little embossing powder might be kind of fun. I had an embossing pen at one point. I'm sure I still do. Curious what I did with it. I don't know, but I think we're going to do some embossing. Now how do I want to do it though? I think we're just going to kind of dab some here, dab some there, not really plan it, just kind of around edges. Where's my paper? There it is. And we're just going to just kind of do that, like that. And I think I want to use the textured linen one. Because I'm kind of going with a sewing kind of theme-ish kind of thing going on. Or this is called Woven Tapestry. I'm not sure what brand this is, but it's pretty cool. It actually does look like fabric. It's really cool. It's got all kinds of different colors in it that lend perfectly to this this paper that I chose. And let's slide that along. We'll slide it along this way. Not exactly sure where it's going to stick. Did I tap that? Oh, the glue. I forgot the glue's still wet. Oh no. Okay, well, I'm going to have to use a brush and probably get some of this off, because it's going to stick to the glue. I forgot about that. I probably should have planned that better. And the ink from underneath. Oh, no. Okay, well, okay. I may have just ruined the whole thing. Or not. Maybe it's going to be amazing because of it. But what I'm going to do... What I'm gonna do is tap this first off over my trash can. Then I do have this brush, so I can probably get a lot of that off, because that's not what I meant to do. You know what I can do? Here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna get rough with it. Let's just tap most of that off. Most of that up. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and actually I'm going to brush it all up, because it's all coming off anyway, because I don't know where I put that liquid. Alright, let's start that over. That didn't go as planned. We're going to try that again, but I'm going to make sure this is dry first, okay? So I've pretty much cleaned all of that back off. I gotta glue this down. Alright, I do feel some of it's still on there, and that's okay. I'm gonna hit this really quick with my heat gun, just to make sure it's dry. That should be better. Let's go ahead and brush that off one more time. It might have... Oh, don't glue. Don't glue. Don't glue! I still want to glue the edges, but we can come back to that. All right, let's try this again. Oh my goodness. What was I thinking? I wasn't thinking. That's exactly the problem. Now, I could have left it, but it would have just been covered in embossing. That's not really what I'm looking for. I do kind of want to go around the edges. Hopefully that will work. Hopefully that liquid. Put this back there again. Hopefully it'll just stick in a few spots this time. Let's see if that's enough to go around. Still more than I intended. All right, well, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to fix that because that's still a lot. And I don't know why. I don't know why. So we're going to shake it off again. See how much stuck still? I'm going to brush some of that back off. I'm just going to kind of touch it up where I don't want it. I think that's the best way to go. Because I don't want it to stick to all that. I just wanted some, not everywhere. Alright, hang on guys, I'll come back to you. I'm just over the trash can, so this will just fall right in there, so I don't have to clean it all up. We'll see how it comes out. Might still be too much. Is that still too much? Yeah, kinda. Kinda don't want it in there. So we're just gonna use the brush to fix it. Man, I really messed that up, didn't I? I don't want the coffee stains all covered. That wasn't the idea. So we'll just tap, tap, tap that away. Because it will melt wherever it sticks, so we don't want it to be covering everything. Alright, let me shake that out. Brush this off the desk. Better. Again, let's just kind of tap, tap, tap a little bit more away. I don't want to lose the photo or the picture. It's so the paper is so pretty. I don't want to lose all that. Just double check. I'm glad I didn't use my rubber stamps on there yet, because that might have all stuck too. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. It's a little heavy down here, but I think I'm happy with that. Let's go ahead and keep that and see where we're at. Okay, that's got a cool amount of grunge to it. Look at that. Can you guys see the difference there? I'm liking it, I'm liking it, I'm liking it. Okay, so next we want to, I'm going to see if any more of this will, just in case I missed some heating it up, which I didn't. I'm going to go ahead and glue these pieces down now that I missed before. I don't mind a little bit of sticking up, but some of it's quite a bit. Oops, that's off the box anyway. Okay, so next we're going to do the stamping, I think. I think that's what we're doing. I think we're stamping. And actually, you know what? The more I look at those, I got that embossing pad on everything. I want to put my stamp on there. My stamp. And I think I'm going to use this one. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm not worried about perfect. But I do want to grunge it up and add all the things. And why not, right? Right. Okay, so there's that one. And then let's put, we're gonna use some of these too. But like which ones? I don't know about that. Which ones? Approved would be good. Beautiful. We could use received, approved, handle with care. I don't know which way these are going to go, so it's going to be, let's use the green. Let's add some forest moss. Received. Just kind of, don't have to be perfect or anything. There's that. We added some green to it. I love that. Okay. Love that. And let's do, ooh, important in blue. Add some blue. I think I have this. Do I have that inker? I don't have that inker here. Do I? Those are all my browns. I put my blue up. So let me grab it. So I love a little blue added in for some sky color. Let's go again quickly. Yep, that was the first one I grabbed. That's awesome. Ooh, you know what else? Mahogany would be beautiful on here. Put important. We'll put some really positive words. We like positive words. Okay. We need mahogany on here, don't we? We need some red. Well, let me find that. That might not be as quick, but it shouldn't be too far. Pink, purple, green, teal. Oh, lumberjack plaid. No, it's too bright. Nope, here we go. Aged mahogany. This is like a perfect color for this. Absolutely. Which stamp do we want for that one, though? How about we could do a number. We could do, should we just do this one? We could do this one. Let's use this one. You guys weren't yelling loud enough, so I just picked one. There we go. I like it. I like it a lot. Yep, these are great stamps. This is awesome. These are great. They're working really well. I don't care if they overlap at all. fun. Did we get them all? I think so. I love it. Do you guys love it? Love, love, love. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to cut these pieces out, and then I'm going to sew around them, and then we're going to come back and put them on the box. And so after I sew around them, I'll be right back. All right, y'all, we've got that done, and now we are going to do some fun grunging up of our pieces. And it's a good thing I cut that extra one, because when I put all the pieces to measure out, I actually cut one of them too short. So I had that extra piece, and I was able to cut the right size. So yay for thinking ahead. We're going to rough these up a bit. I think it's going to add a nice touch to this box. We started out with some beautiful papers, added some really fun textures and stamps and interest and stenciling. We've done it all on here today, haven't we? Ooh, we still need to put some gold gilding wax, I think. We'll add that too. And then next we'll grunge up the box just a little bit. The box itself. Just a little, not much. Scrape all these pieces. I love how they turned out. And I love the texture of the embossing powder on there. And it added some nice random color to it. This almost looks a little bit leatherish. There we go, almost done. Now there's a couple things we could do. We could leave the paper as it is, these that I've roughed up, or we could totally ink distress the edges to make them darker. I'm not sure which way I want to go with that yet. We'll see in a minute. Because it could look, if we leave it, it blends with the color of the box just a little bit more. But I do want to go ahead and ink the outside edges of the box. So let's do that really quick. Ooh, I could use the mahogany on the edges of it. That might be cool. Let's see, we're going to use, for the box though, I don't want to go that dark. I just want to go to, I think we're going to go to just Vintage Photo on the box. Vintage Photo. We're just going to kind of go around the edges here just to make them a little darker. Make it look like it's been handled a little bit. Inside too. Just a touch. We don't need to go too far. Get all the way around the edges. And I'm not really doing anything to the bottom of the box, guys. It's not going to be seen. Not too worried about that. Get the corners though. These boxes are also fun to make from scratch too. There's probably plenty of videos on that, but you could even make a box like this. Okay, so let's look at this and see. Is this the top? This is the top. So this is going to go here. Do I want to color the edges? I don't think I'm going to. Where's my extra piece? this is my extra piece. So let's look at a couple things. So let's look at adding, we're going to use this one because then I can actually do a trial run here. We can change it to, oh crap, oh, this is this one. We could change it to dark brown and it would look like that against there, which is nice. We could do this one. How much darkness is in that? Get some of that out. We could do a mahogany, which would look like that. And actually that looks really nice, doesn't it? Do we like that? I'm not sure. This is my norm, but I kind of like this difference. Let's do different. Why not? Let's do different. Okay, so that's my extra piece. So let's go ahead and go around each of these and we'll outline it that way. I think it'll be nice. Maybe we'll hit a couple spots with some scorched timber just to add a little something, something. Or maybe not scorched timber, walnut stain, I mean. We'll just go around these quick. Might have been fun with the blue too, but I am liking this. It's growing on me. Okay, so let's go with that one, and then let's go back to the walnut stain and add just a touch around some of it. Just where it might be a little too pink, maybe. Almost there. Okay, that's that. Now let's come to the box. Let's be done. Let's see, this one is the top, so it's going to go here. Look how cute that is, you guys. We made something fun today, didn't we? Hold it down for just a minute. It actually feels nice. The texture is nice too. I like it. All right, and then these go on the sides. And make sure we get lots of glue on the stitches because that's the part that sticks out the most. So make sure we do that really well. flip it. And then this one, which way should we put this one? This way or this way? I don't think it's going to, or is it this one? One of them's a little taller than the other. I think it's this one. Yeah? I need to make sure I matched. Is that the right one? Yep. Okay. So I cut one of them wrong. So I need to make sure I'm not putting that one on the side there. So there we go. And then this one needs to go in the front. And I love that this one has the importance stamp right on the front of it. Look at that. It's got the whole word. And then we've got one more piece to put on the inside flap so that it kind of goes right here. All right, and we'll go so the butterfly's kind of upright. Go that right to the top. Oh, I didn't even think about that. I hope that doesn't interfere. It does interfere a little bit, but I think it's okay. Press those sides down really well. And then make sure nothing's sticking over the top. These aren't glued very well. Push those. We don't want to do anything on this side because this needs to be flush so that it can close correctly. Make sure those are pressed down. I know I've got plenty of glue on there. I just need to make sure that they are pressed perfectly in place. These two. And we've got this really sweet little box, you guys. I should have put something on the back. Well, I should. It doesn't need anything on the back. Could. I could almost put another one of those on the back, but I'm not going to. I feel like I should have. I feel like I missed an opportunity there. But I only have these pieces left. So, ooh, we could put a secret little pocket. I should have put something back there. I feel like it's not finished. Darn it. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to... How do we fix it? Okay, so here's what we're going to do to fix it. Because I really feel like I need to fix it. I don't feel like I'm done. I need to cut this right here. Does that fit? It fits. And I'm okay. Let's see. I could totally put a secret pocket. I think that would be kind of fun, actually. All right, we're going to do it. Let's put a secret pocket on the back. And I'm not going to worry about sewing the bottom piece because it is the back and it's probably not going to get noticed. And if that's covering that this way, that's fine. Yeah, I should have just cut it, but I should have just covered the back to begin with. But I didn't really think I'd care, but I do. It doesn't look done, does it? Doesn't look complete. So we'll use that piece. We're going to ink that up, because I forgot. And then got a little pocket that we can put a secret something into. Like a key. Ooh, I could put a key in there. That would be cute. I have some, I think. I think I have some keys. Wouldn't that be fun? And like, ooh, I could put a little lock on the front of it. That would be fun too. I don't know what those pieces are. I'll have to look into it. But for today, this is it. We made our box because I give a scrap. And I hope that you give a scrap too. And I hope that the persons that I tagged in this video will also give a scrap and play along. And if you would like to play along, even if you're not tagged, I hope that you will. Just use the hashtag that I used in my description box, and you can play along too. So get out your scraps. Let's make something fun out of things that would have been tossed otherwise, or, you know, been sitting around our desks, and make something great and useful out of it. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Thanks for playing along with me. Thanks for hanging out and crafting with me, seeing the good, the bad, the ugly. You guys are amazing. Thanks again. I love you all. Bye-bye.